It's fun to add different mixatives with your alcohol inks, but they don't all do the same thing. Let's compare Ranger Snowcap with Ranger Pearl Mixative. I'm working on some synthetic paper here. It's one of my favorite surfaces to work with. I have a few alcohol ink colors, and I'm also using alcohol blending solution. With the Ranger Mixatives, you should always use the blending solution. Isopropyl alcohol makes them go gritty and weird, and the blending solution is what's meant for them. So on the top of this piece here, I'm going to use the Snowcap. On the bottom, I'm going to use the Pearl. I'm trying to keep the amounts of each similar so you see a similar result, but sometimes you need to add a little bit more of each while we're working. After I've added the mixatives, I add a little bit more blending solution to help it move around, and I'm blowing it around with an alcohol ink blower tool. As I'm working, I'll add a little bit more of each alcohol ink or whatever that particular area happens to need and blow it around more with the tool. You want to make sure that you're using alcohol inks in a well-ventilated area. You don't want to do this in an enclosed space. And if scents bother you or odors bother you, you may want to wear a mask for this. I like to open a window and I don't find any problems with it. As I'm working, as it gets a little bit drier, I'll use my blower tool to help dry certain areas. And once again, adding a little bit more alcohol ink. As it gets drier, you'll see that the alcohol ink doesn't move nearly as much. But you can see that the Snow White made the top part more chalky, cloudy, whereas the Pearl made a pearlescent shimmer to the alcohol inks. So it's fun to be able to choose your alcohol ink depending on the look that you're going for.